What's going on, Patriots? Another MinuteMen report. So, as some of you guys might know, I'm working on a couple documentaries, one of which is kind of what this report's going to touch on a little bit today. So, one of the documentaries is about the 0.000000005% of the world that rules it. The top holding companies, the top families, the top investment banking firms, their connections to each other, etc., etc. So in doing this, scrolling down the Bloomberg Billionaire Index, I came across something that I completely forgot all about. I don't know if you guys remember back in 2019 when record number founders and CEOs were stepping down because of the Me Too movement. When the Epstein trial was really hot, Epstein died in about August of 2019, and all these CEOs were stepping down, and it led a lot of people to believe, well, who were these people that Epstein were getting blackmail on, allegedly for the Mossad and Robert Maxwell, Ghislaine Maxwell's father? Who were these people? So everybody was assuming that it was these CEOs. Now, whether you think that it was or it wasn't these CEOs who had blackmail on them, and that being the reason why they stepped down, let's look at the people who stepped in once these founders of companies like Boeing, of that lady from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. We have Larry Page from Google, Alphabet, the founder that stepped down. All these people that are the top companies in the world stepping down in record numbers. Even if you don't think that they had blackmail on them, who stepped in? Because they're still the richest people in the world, but now they're not the controlling shareholders anymore. They gave up their seats. So who stepped in to buy these shares? Now these shares were bought up by companies like the Vanguard Group, by BlckRck, by the Capital Group, some of the biggest holding companies in the world. Now, how do we connect these holding companies to Epstein? Well, BlckRck is a holding company that is on Rothschild Avenue or Rothschild Boulevard in Tel Aviv. Now, how do we connect Epstein to the Me Too movement? I mean, it's obvious with Harvey Weinstein and his connections with Black Cube, and which is a security firm that allegedly was gathering intelligence on actors, actresses, Hollywood, and this is a firm that's also out of Tel Aviv. So now let's go back to these CEOs and these founders that allegedly may or may not have blackmail on them. Put yourself in their shoes in 2019. You have the Harvey Weinstein trial that just finished up. You have the Epstein case that's now in the public hemisphere. What would you do if you allegedly had blackmail on you? Would you forfeit some of your shares to these same people that are blackmailing you? As long as you step down and give up your shares, you take a nice chunk. You're still the richest guy in the world. You're just not the controlling shareholder. You just don't control the direction anymore of the company you founded. So I don't know. It's a harebrained theory. Let me know what you think in the comments, because this would mean, if they are all connected, then that would mean that the Epstein trial was a big hoax to put pressure on these people to extort them with the blackmail. That would mean that it was all a charade to get these people to feel pressure. It means that Harvey Weinstein was maybe a useful idiot, but that was a charade too, to put pressure on it, because it's on record the Me Too movement is what got all these CEOs out in 2019. That is on record. You could look that up. And I think it connects back to Epstein. I think it connects back to these top holding companies, these top firms. So let me know what you think in the comments. Till next time.